Hey guys, what's up? Here is Max. During the Tournament of Power, Jiren was at the top of the most powerful mortals in the entire multiverse. The Grey Warrior of Universe 11 was feared by all gods and mortals alike, and was undoubtedly an icon of power in the franchise at the time. But is Jiren still as powerful compared to our current protagonists? Let's get more specific. How strong is Jiren compared to Goku currently in Dragon Ball Super? In this video, I'm going to tell you about it. Stay connected in the channel and let's go to the video. First, I have to make some clarifications for you to understand, well, the purpose of this video. In this video, I'm going to consider Jiren's power level at the time of the Tournament of Power, okay? I know that Jiren probably trained a lot in this time, and he doesn't appear in the manga. And if this character appears again, he will certainly be much more powerful than he was during the Tournament of Power. But even though Jiren is training, it's really hard to know how much he's evolved in that time, since we don't know how his evolution works. We know Jiren was very powerful, but we don't know how he got so powerful. As far as I know, Jiren's age has never been officially revealed, so he could be around the same age as Goku and Vegeta, or he could be 1,000 years old. Like, we don't know. This means that the power Jiren has acquired could have been the result of centuries or millennia of training, but it could also be the result of just a few years. What I mean by all this is that it's not easy to know how much Jiren could have evolved in the time between the Tournament of Power and the end of the Granolah arc, and because of that, we'll consider his power level in the Tournament of Power. Another clarification I need to make is that here we are going to consider Jiren's power level in the Dragon Ball Super manga, okay? And yes, there is a very big difference between the power of the characters in the manga and anime. The greatest proof of this in the Tournament of Power is Kefla, who in the anime managed to face Goku using Ultra Instinct, while in the manga, she died in a fight against Gohan. So here we are going to consider Jiren from the manga. About Goku, I'll consider the last power level we saw of him, which was at the end of the Granolah arc. I know that between the end of the Granolah arc and the current time in the manga, he's been training on Beerus' planet. But it's a little hard to say how much more powerful Goku is since we don't know exactly how much time has passed. So to be fair, I'll consider Goku's power level at the end of the fight against Gas, okay? With all that cleared up, let's talk about what that fight would look like. Goku would already start the fight knowing all of Jiren's power and monstrous potential, so he would have no reason to start the fight at a level below Super Saiyan Blue. He would attack Jiren in Super Saiyan Blue, and then the two would engage in intense combat. During the Tournament of Power, Jiren was extremely superior to Super Saiyan Blue Goku, as he was able to handle both Super Saiyan Blue Goku and hit at the same time in Chapter 35, and at that point Jiren was containing his power. But now Goku's blue level is very different, as he went through intense training that increased his base power, as evidenced to us in Chapter 58 after he returned from training with Beerus. And he had more training since that moment that probably also increased his base power even a little bit. That is, if Goku's base power has increased, the power of all his transformations has also increased, and that includes Super Saiyan Blue. And not only that, now Goku is able to use Ultra Instinct at the same time as using Super Saiyan Blue. And even though this is not the strongest version of his Ultra Instinct, Goku manages to considerably increase the capabilities of his Super Saiyan Blue, as we saw in his fight against Granolah in Chapter 73. Returning to Goku and Jiren during the fight, Jiren tries to hit many attacks on the protagonist, but Goku dodges the blows with great skill and counterattacks the Grey Warrior in points that cause him a lot of pain. After taking many attacks from Goku, Jiren becomes very angry, and so he begins to emanate more power, releasing intense energy while increasing his musculature. After Jiren increases his power level, he gets much faster and stronger. So if before Goku managed to avoid his attacks very well, now he is no longer able to do that, and between some defenses and dodges, he receives some attacks that deal great damage. Realizing that the level would no longer be enough to handle Jiren, Goku decides to go to the next level, so he activates Ultra Instinct. And before continuing, I would like to say that if you want to collaborate with us to continue with the production of the Dragon Ball Hakai manga, you can do so through our Patreon. Even with a small amount, you can help us to continue with Dragon Ball Hakai and get some benefits here on the channel. The link to our Patreon is in the video description. Go check it out later and help us get Dragon Ball Hakai back. Returning to the fight between Goku and Jiren, even after Goku activates Ultra Instinct, the Universe 11 warrior is not intimidated and advances against the Universe 7 warrior. But Goku is again far superior to Jiren and then dodges the attacks very easily and counterattacks him with very strong blows that stun Jiren. Jiren is at a complete disadvantage, but as was stated in chapter 41 of the manga, Jiren's potential is limitless, and so he begins to evolve his power level further, releasing a frightening amount of energy. Jiren attacks Goku with even more determination, putting a lot of strength and speed into each strike. But Goku's power level is still superior. In the Tournament of Power in the manga, Jiren had something going for him. Goku hadn't trained his Ultra Instinct yet, so he didn't know how to use this technique well or maintain good stability. But now he's out of luck, and even though Jiren is attacking with all his might, Goku continues to fight with great composure, seeing through the Justice Warrior's blows and finding the right places to strike. Not even the frustration at not being able to reach Goku, nor the pain from the blows received shake Jiren's determination, who only manages to get angrier and increase his desire for victory. With that power desire growing ever stronger in his heart, Jiren once again explodes his power, reaching a new level. Goku is impressed by this and says that he greatly respects all the effort Jiren is putting into this fight. And then he says that his opponent deserves him to use his full power. After deciding this, Goku touches both hands, concentrates his power, and then transforms. Now he is using his true Ultra Instinct. How will this hypothetical fight between Goku and Jiren end? It was said in the manga that Jiren has unlimited power, but is that really true? Will Jiren be able to evolve to surpass Goku's current level? Let's find out in the next video. In part 2 of this video, I'll tell you who would win this fight, and I'll also give you arguments based on the Dragon Ball Super manga. So if you want to watch it, leave your like on this video, comment and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And if you want to help with the continuation of Dragon Ball Hakai, go check out our Patreon, the link is in the video description. Thanks for watching this far, until next time, goodbye.